Hello everybody, hello, this is J-Man with a new video. It's episode 4 of the Hearthstone learning account here, where we are learning how to play the game. The first 3 episodes basically covered the very beginning basics mechanics of the game, and here we hope to continue the form and continue to learn together, as if you would, if you're starting the game from scratch. This is literally from scratch. Episodes 1, 2 and 3 covers the beginning bit, and now we are here. I've just turned it back on, so here we are. Today's quests: win 5 practice games, and we get a pack of cards. So we haven't got the arena because that's locked until you've unlocked every class, which will be explained, and we need to reach level 20 to even get into the brawl. Collection of cards. If we go into that, it's not going to be extensive. We've got some mage cards, and we've got a few. We've got quite a few basics, not a lot, but we've got quite a few. Definitely something to get us started. And then if we go back, I don't think it's going to allow us to play. Oh, yeah, it will, but we're not going to do that because we've only got 10 out of 10, and that would be even more suicidal. So I don't want to do that just yet. I want to try and show you that if we unlock the different heroes, we can progress. So let's do the solo adventures, which I would highly recommend that you do. Definitely think it's worth doing this, and it helps you again with improving mechanics. Playing against the computer requires locking. Okay, so yeah, I've got the other 2 as well, but that's on my other account. So we get to practice against the innkeeper and battle 9 different classes. I'm not sure if it's going to let me do this because I haven't actually built a deck.
Heroes, you'll need to defeat them. Challenge your favorite hero first.
Okay, we're going to challenge the mage. But I haven't made a deck, so I don't know if it makes a deck for me, or if I need to make a deck, because otherwise this is going to be a very, very short game. So maybe it just generates one for me. We will see.
Jaina versus Jaina.
So here we go. Hearthstone learning. The innkeeper. It looks like it's created a deck for me. Here we go. So again, something we didn't get to do last time. Basically, if you don't like your starting hand, you can change them. So we don't. I mean, personally, depending on your style, 5 cost, you ain't going to be able to use that for a bit. 3 cost plus 1 attack. 3 cost plus 1 attack. 2 costs. I'm going to leave it like that, and all you do is you click what you don't want. Click confirm, and there is a time limit here as well. For the sake of it, we'll do 2 and confirm, and then that will give us another 2 cards. So we've got sheep, fireball. So again, when you go second, so if you go second, you get the coin. So that allows you to use an extra mana crystal this turn. So how that's going to work: use the coin, you go up to 2-1 because you get the bonus crystal, and then that will allow you to play a card, and then you end your turn. And again, we covered the that's a cool card, and again for basics, and again we covered the mechanics in the first video, so I don't want to keep repeating myself. If you've watched the other videos, you'll see you'll understand the mechanics of what we're doing here, the use of the crystals. And again, we're gonna, if it's a 2, you can use that. It's a 1, we're gonna have a spare one. We always want to try and maximize our crystals. So this fireball will do 1 damage, and I click on it and drag. You can even damage our own minion. So we can click. My advice would be to do that purely for the fact it's a 2-1. We can kill that with ours. And it clears the board, puts us at advantage, and then we could do the same again. this time. So we can destroy that with a fireball. We've got 1 crystal left here, because we've used 2 for that. It's 2 power. And then we can play our Murloc Raider. And this time we can attack. And again, guys, all I'm doing, you click, drag, click, click, drag, click. And as it's telling us, minions cannot attack for turn they are played. Unless, folks, it's a charge card. In which case, you can. You definitely can. So, we are going to play this out and see how far we get. I'm going to use the hero power again to destroy the 1's cost. I am going to use my 1 cost to destroy the 3 cost, which is very efficient. And we've got 2 left, so we can play our Bloodfen Raptor. And again, damage to the face, cleared his side of the board, click end turn. Okay, we'll deal with that. So that we can click here, start a little fire, break the ropes, knock out the crystal eye, and that, if we do it enough, creates a little waterfall. But here we're back on the game. So, so 4 costs we could fireball, which I think we're going to do, and then that leaves our minions free to attack and continue to pummel the face of the opponent. Okay, that's bizarre. I mean, that's just stupid. Very poor play. You wouldn't waste a fireball and then sheep. You would sheep and then fireball, even if you're going to do that. So that was a bit strange. But we're going to go for maximum carnage. So I'm going to go for a charge. Going to give our minions +1 attack, because that gives your other minions +1 attack. A charge card you can use the same turn, and we benefit from the +1. That benefits from the +1. Our poor sheep benefits from the +1. So now we are going to cause maximum carnage. Next time we've got another charge card, and in fact I think he's probably going to be dead. Oh, that's not very nice. He flamethrowed our charger. Oh, and he took out our team raider dude, our raid leader. And if you click down here, guys, as well, which I haven't mentioned, to be fair, that will show you your previous goes, up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it shows your last 8 turns, which is pretty cool. So if you miss something, you can go and have a look what happened. I think here, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to flame the fen. I'm going to sheep attack. I'm going to go for attack of the face. I'm going to go for a charge, because I'm trying to. So I'm trying to get the series of this game sort of wrapped up a bit. It's not very high level, really, from the innkeeper. He's making some bizarre moves of play, and this is basically going to finish him off. We don't even need to deal with that. And the reason why, and a taunt, remember, you have to attack the taunt. See? Won't let you do it. However, our spell, which we hold and drag to any target, can bypass. He's only got 1 damage left. Our spell can bypass. And we picked up a win on our first game. And that's just using a basic pack. Oh, look, some more bonus cards. We've unlocked 12 out of 20 now. We've won a practice game. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue on. What's that say? Oh, it does let us play that. There's a big exclamation mark. So I think we're going to continue to play the mage until we've cleared our 20 of 20. Well, no, it's letting us play the others. But we're stick. Do you know what? No, we're not. Let's be brave. What is that? I mean, I'm not sure. But we're going to go for the hunter. Maybe if we beat the hunter, then it gives us the hunter card. I can't remember. Having played the beginning rankings for so long. But we will see. I don't know if you need to get 20 out of 20 to progress, or if you need to beat the heroes to progress. So we're going to find out. 6, good card, but I don't want to use that this early. 5, don't want to use that early. 4, Taunt could be useful, but I'm going to try and get some low starting cards to begin with, just so we can really apply some early pressure. Good, and the coin. So we go second again in rank 2, or game 2, sorry. He's coming out guns blazing, so shall we. I think for sure here we shall apply our Murloc Raider to annoy his little I would attack this. Yeah, okay. We could have coined and fireballed, but I want to save the coin really, and that will come clear later on. This is a really cool map, by the way. Lots of things you can do with this map thanks to Blizzard. They've made it quite fun. Okay, so we're going to deal with this quite quickly because he's hammering us down here. So we're going to deal with that like so. Going to play the coin, going to get our beastie out, and we're going to go for the hit. So I hope that made sense then. We fireballed his, which took us down to 1. I used the coin, which took us back up to 2, which enabled us to play the 2 cost card, and then I attacked with that card. This map is pretty cool, so you can flick about with this, press that. Transporter! Looks like we've got a banana, and that will change. This little gizmo, if you get a direct hit, yes, sends that off. That's not bad. Look, I just one-shotted the command center. And then we've got these little things, and then these send off fireworks anyway. It's going to end turn because Mr. Hunter is over there. Let's apologise. Apologise to the Hunter for taking too long. Okay, so we're looking in a we're not in a terrible position, that's for sure. And I'm going to use the Arcane Intellect to get some bonus cards here. That was handy. And go for the attack. So we've still got board control at the moment. He's only got 2 out of 5 because he played a free card. Okay, so he's really trying to hammer us down. He's not playing very nice. So this dammel's free against the enemies. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3. Completely missed who we wanted to hit that time. And I think here I'm going to go for the extra card. I'm going to attack, and I'm going to fireball. So with that we got another extra card and the Oasis Snapjaw, and here we could be in a bit of trouble because he's at a slight advantage to us now. So we are going to, I mean, we could go in all guns blazing, couldn't we, I suppose, but we need to maintain our, okay, we need to maintain our board control. Sorry, I'm just thinking here about the best, this is probably not the best play to do. It's pretty awful. So we lost a 3 for a 3, and then a 2 to a 3. So he's definitely at the advantage in this game at the moment. However, it could change. Things change very quickly with this. So we are going to I think the course of action is to sheep destroy Murloc Raider. And the reason I did that is I just wanted to get rid of the oh, okay, thank God that's not a charge card. We're okay at the moment. We are okay. So I think, well, not think, we definitely need to deal with that. That was a given. We definitely need to get rid of that. And now we need to pray for some luck. So we've cleaned that up. We're at a serious disadvantage at the moment. Oh, and that hasn't helped. So we could be looking at our first loss here, I think. Maybe I should have made a deck. But we will carry on and see what we can do. Let's just flood the board, I think. All he has to do is hit us and shoot. 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 Yeah, okay, so yeah, maybe there was a warning there to not jump ahead until we've got all of our cards. So we will continue to, in fact, let's go back and see if we can actually make a deck, because we haven't actually done that. And maybe that will, oh no, it did. Okay, so we are going to chuck in, oh yeah, okay, sorry, that's awful, isn't it? So I've made a new deck. I choose the character, which is the mage, and then here, I'm really sorry, that's poor training for a training video. I'm just trying to get through it quite quick so that we can just learn the mechanics of the game still. So here is the hero, which we can delete and just call Pew Pew Mage, which is the plan. There's a deck helper which will build decks for you, or we can do what I'm going to do. So you pick a spell, drag, pick a card, drag. And the plan here is to basically yeah, okay, we're going to chuck all our spells in there just for the hell of it. And then what we want to do is basically add in some high cards. That gives you minions +1, excuse me. We need to add in, I think, a couple of taunts, Gurbashi Berserkers, and I will explain these in the game. I think we need our little Senjin Shieldmaster, Ogre. We need a couple of them. Right now we need to power up with some Lobby cards. So for sure, destroy our opponents or weapons, probably a good one to have in there. Or Murlocs. We could go Murloc crazy, but I don't want to do that. I think that the River Crossilisk is a solid low level card. I think this will give us some good value early game. I think the Murloc Charge will give us some good value early game. And then we need one more. So we go for the raid leader. Okay. Very nice compliment there. So we will take it out for a spin if it allows us. So yes, it will. Okay. So we're going to go and we're going to try the hunter again with our new deck that we've just made, and that we will try and get. We will definitely go for a mulligan for a low starting hand, because we want to get the advantage this time. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Great. So we're just going to get rid of the one high card. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. Okay. So we are in a good position, guys. Charge card, cross the disc, battle cry, which will summon a Murloc. We're going to coin out, and we're going to spell, because that's an annoying card to deal with. Gives you beast +1 attack. For a hunter, that's pretty much all they use, albeit beast. That's good because it means he's not playing a card, and we definitely are going to play a card. And that is our Murloc Tide Hunter, which summons a 1/1 scout, which we are happy with. So it's going to give us a nice early board. He's just shooting us every turn, and an arcane shot. Not very nice. Very, very aggressive deck. I think we're up against here, but we don't care because we feel a bit safer in the fact that we've got some good early cards to deal with any rushes. So 2 for 2. Better yet, we shall play our taunt, and we will continue to pummel him. I think he's probably going to shoot every time in order to keep up the damage consistently, which should make the most sense. So we're protected now by our lovely taunt there, which is great, and that will restore 2 health to all friendly characters. We call that top decking, guys. Just completely fluked it. Which is good because it boosts all of our other cards. And now, having picked our own deck and put us in a slightly stronger position, we're now in a slight advantage at the moment over this guy, and we're definitely going to look to abuse that. So brilliant, another nice taunt, but we're going to hold off on that for the moment. I'm going to do 3 damage because he's now taunted up one of his own, and I'm going to use one of our charge cards, and I am aware that we are using a bit more than what I would have liked, but he's now having to deal with the onslaught of our deck. So we are in a strong position. We've got a taunt if we need it. We've got some damage to everybody if we need it. He's starting to panic now. He's taunting up left, right and centre. And we're in a really good position for the moment. So I think a sensible option is to play it safe with a taunt. We're going to hit across the disc, which kept her alive, and we're still being able to damage. He now has to attack the taunt unless he has a spell which can bypass it, like that. So that's fine. He's wasting his minions. He's only got 1 card. We've got lots of cards. We're going to throw another taunt down. We're going to do damage to both of his minions, although, do you know what? No, we're not. We don't need to do that. Just going to fireball, attack, and we're just going to wear him down, which is what we've done really. He had a good start with the consistency there, but that slowed off as we started to build up here, and it's kind of forced him to have to deal with this situation here. But which is fine. So he's now run out of cards. We're in a good position. We forced him to have to deal. That was a charge card, which meant we could use it straight away to deal with this. And I'm just trying to make sure that I am doing this as a training video, so you might need to rewind, you know, and have a look. We're going to go for the battle cry again to give us advantage. We're going to play the cross disc again to add the board. We're going to fireball the face. And now he has to deal with these. If he does not deal with this, he's going down, but he can't. He's got 1 card at a time. He's in some trouble. He probably realises it. You know, and we can be a bit cheeky here. We'll just have some fun. He's dead anyway. Fireball him in the face. And there we go. The Mage's Revenge. So that served me right for not making a deck. Lots of nice experience there. And we've unlocked the hero. Excellent. Okay, so that's how we do it. And we've rewarded ourselves with some more cards. Tabby Dozy. Very nice. So we are going to continue. And on that note, we're going to try and win some more. Why not? Let's try and win all of our heroes. And then we'll max one of them out, which I think, for the basis of this video, I'm going to do it with the priest. Because the priest was seriously overpowered in one of the patches, and I think to start with as a basic. Okay, this is kind of a good start, and I'll tell you why. Warriors use weapons. Swamp Ooze destroys weapons. A no-brainer. So we are going to definitely look for the win here, which is definitely the goal. Hearthstone learning, we always want to goal, but hey, even a loss can be what do I want to do here? Even a loss can be a learning curve. So we're going to coin and go for some early board control, bit of early pressure, and cause some annoyance. So the warrior's power is this armor up, which basically gives them 2 armor every time they click on it. So we're going to attack. We're not going to use this. We're going to hold off until he summons a weapon, and then we're going to fireball, because we don't really want to waste that, which we can use to a character that might have a bit more hit points than we can deal with here. So he's used a hero strike to deal with that. Probably a waste. He could have just done 4 damage, but he's obviously trying to kill off some of our men and units. And again here, I'm just going to fireball and attack to just try and hammer him down. Okay, so we've got some options. He's played a taunt. We have to deal with that taunt, and we can, so we shall. Very simple. And then we can continue to attack and lower his hit points. Great. So we are now going to make his day a misery. So watch this, folks. Battle cry. Destroy the weapon. We're going to get the cross of this out. We could have frozen it as well. So we could have frozen him. If we froze him, he wouldn't have been able to go. And then we could have played that maybe another turn, but we can save that in case he's got another weapon. Oh, look at this. This guy's got some toolage behind him. But you know, hit points are looking fairly secure. And I want to I'm going to play a taunt, max out the crystals. We'll deal with this charge card. Sorry. He's armouring up a lot, so we're having to batter our way through his armour, but it's fine because every time he does that he loses some of his crystals, which is fine. We can deal with that, and we shall very easily now. So we're going to destroy his taunt. We're going to flame bore his poor little Tusker. We're going to smack him straight in the face for 6 damage. Very nice. We're going to frostbolt the Razor Fen Hunter, and now we're in a good position. He's not. We're going to get some bonus cards. Charge, charge. Lovely. That's okay. We could sheep that. So this is going to be a bit gnarly. So I do apologise to the ogre who we've turned into a sheep. I'm going to do some, what should we do here? Yeah, okay, let's do random damage. Okay, we're just going to chuck a charge in just for the hell of it. We're going for carnage this time, aren't we, guys? Look at this. We don't like Hellscream. Sorry, Hellscream, you are going down. We are trying to really do as much damage as we can, and we're acing it. We are acing it at the moment. Was that okay? That's an interesting card. +2 attack and charge. Oh, that's not very nice. So he's done that. Execute. Okay, so we are going to attack. We are going to attack. We have our taunt. We have our crosslisk. We have our charge. You know, and we're really going to smack Garrosh Hellscream in the face. And we're just going for it now, really, to just end this episode, because I really wanted to win some of these heroes. So kind of glad we're in a position to do that. Okay, so we're going to flame throw the arena guide. We're going to use our NAF charge cards to deal with that. And sadly, this is it for Hellscream. We have a flawless victory. We didn't take any damage, and that, my friends, hopefully is good. So we've unlocked, I think that's Garrosh Hellscream, could be wrong. Oh, we leveled up any class to 10 and we get another pack. Win 5 games and we get a pack, so we're doing good. Okay guys, so I think if we just back out of here, let's go back into it, we've now got 3. So we've got 3 of the cards so far. So I think we'll leave it there, and I will do episode 5 shortly, where we will get the next 2, and maybe episode 6, get the next 2, and maybe episode 7, get the next 2, and then we can start to build up our guards, our cards, our game, our skill level will raise quite rapidly, I think, once we get into the main game. So guys, I hope it's been good. The frame rates hasn't dropped, so hopefully that's looking good. And yeah, I hope it's been enjoyable for you all. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, click like if you do, thumbs up, like, subscribe, and if I can do anything else, any other videos, please let me know. But thank you guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have enjoyed making it, so thank you very much.